Um, this story begins when I was born. I was born by the power of two suns, as in stars, two suns. I was born from two suns. I'm hearing voices, by the way. That's what they're telling me. They're telling me how I was born. Two suns, like stars. And as time progressed, they saw that I was growing too big. So they murdered me at the age of 12 in Arizona. The thing about that it's not even Arizona. It's like Arizona, but it's not Arizona. That's the trick. That, it's like a robot. So the voices say, it's what the voices say. It's just a story. It's not even an Earth. It's a robot the size of Mount Olympus that looks like a sunken treasure that is riding through space. So anyways, I was born by two suns. And they saw that I was getting bigger. And they couldn't allow me to get bigger than they are. So they murdered me at the age of 12 in Arizona. That's the trick. That they hide us in places like this. But it's not an actual place. But it's almost as if it was a place where they saw me. And I found the ice. The ice in Arizona. I don't think it doesn't snow because in Flagstaff it snows like a motherfucker there. In Flagstaff, Arizona. But wherever it is that I died, they don't specify. I found the ice. See, they did surgery. I died in a gas station. Aliens did surgery, or ETs, or whatever the fuck, angels is what they call themselves. They did surgery and I survived. But I found the ice. The ice. It's like it's a place where they don't want to tell you where it is. No one is gonna help you. That's what they say. No one's gonna help you. Everybody's trying to like fucking me first kind of fucking shit. No one's gonna help you. And I was just left to fucking rot. But they didn't know I was gonna find the ice that watered me and preserved me. And I grew up being watered to the size of Salt Lake City, weighing 500,000 tons, 1,000,000,000 pounds. And, freaking, there was a war. And there was a war between angels. And my angels left with a moon they built. And they don't specify if they had an Earth. They just say, well, moon. They just say that we left in a moon. That we made a moon. And we left with a moon that we made. Or they made. And they took me with them, my angels. And they separated between other angels. And they weren't content with their losses, how they fought. Because the way they saw it was that I laughed the most because I was the biggest. I was the biggest motherfucker around. And I laughed the most. Rich as hell. Richness beyond comparison. In a robot the size of Mount Olympus. With a moon, maybe. Like a sunken treasure that takes us across space. In a place where angels roam. Where they can put together life forms, make them small or big. But sometimes it's not their choice. Life forms just grow to unimaginable sizes. And freaking, they split. The angels split. And I'm watered, so they say. And the only thing to back up my story is the blackouts. Where there's just one example is I was in prison in Hilo, Arizona. I arrived around August of 2009 in my house in Provo. And I blacked out. Before you know it, it was like December 2009. And the cops were at my door. And they took me to a psychiatric hospital. Because I black out. I have a problem where I don't drink water. Like I'll drink beer and beer and beer. I even dreamt this girl the other day. They said drink water then. Or some shit like that. They said drink water. Or you can drink water. You can drink water now. And I didn't. I just picked up a fucking beer. It's Old Milwaukee. At 0.5 alcohol. That's very little alcohol. It's not alcoholic. And I didn't drink water. Sometimes I only drink like 2 little bottles of water, Arrowheads, and shit like that. But back to the story. I get cloned. And there's just too many of us. They call us the Caesars. In Spanish, Los Césares. Because there's just too many of us. We get cloned. And we glide in space with our own moon. That we built to separate from other angels that we left behind. And another Earth. And these are the stories I hear all the time. By these voices. But they only say little pieces and I forget. They just say I'm the biggest of them all. 500,000 tons. 1 billion pounds. That's the story. We separated with war with other angels. And they were not happy. Because they really felt laughed at that I was the biggest of them all.